We're going to take a look at IXL Geometry U.9, which is over inscribed angles. We'll work this up to about 80 smart score or so, and there's really only two things you need to know on this one. You see how the angle VTU goes from one side of the circle and its vertex is at the opposite side. Its degree is 36, and then it's also, we're looking for angle SVSU, and its center is in the middle of the circle. So the only thing we're going to be doing really is multiplying or dividing numbers by 2. VSU looks about twice as big as angle T back here. And in fact, it is twice as big. Whenever the vertex of the circle comes to the outer edge of the circle instead of in the middle of the circle, it's going to be half as big. Here, since we're working backwards, we're going from the outer edge to the middle, it's going to be 2 times bigger. You type in your calculator, 2 times 36 is 72. Let's check it out. Fantastic. We're going to do the exact same thing here. Angle I is 45 degrees. We're looking for angle F. It looks to be about twice as big as angle I. Even though this isn't symmetric here, angle FHI is a smaller angle than FGI. That doesn't matter at all. It's still going to be twice. Angle F is still going to be twice as big as angle I. Angle I is 45 degrees, so angle F has to be twice that, 90 degrees. That's right. Here we're looking for angle GFH, so GFH. All right, this one's a little bit different. We know that around the inside of a circle, that's all going to add up to 360 degrees. Okay? So if we know that all of this adds up to 360 degrees, if we take 360 and we subtract from that 127, and then we subtract from that 142, we're going to get 91 degrees. So that tells us the angle I here is 91 degrees. Angle GFH has to be half of 90. Half of 90 is, or sorry, half of 91. Half of 91 is 45.5 degrees. Perfect. Here we're looking for angle TUV, this angle back here. If we know that this is 113, angle U is going to be half of that. Half of 113 is 66.5. Let's check that out. Incorrect, 56.5. Got it. This is what I get for not dividing that in the calculator. It took me back a little bit on my smart score, but that's okay. This one's actually a cool diagram. I'm glad it did this. So when you look at PSR, first thing you know is a straight angle. That's a diameter of the circle there. So if we write this as an integer or decimal for angle QSR, something neat happens here, okay? This actually becomes an equilateral triangle. So the neat thing about this is that since we've got an angle of 60 degrees here, that's going to bind what we're going to have everywhere else. That's a neat little diagram. Cool. Let's look back at this one. Let's see if I can divide 103 in half to get angle T, or UTV here. Half of 100 is 50, half of 3 is 1.5, so that'd be 51.5. If I say it out loud, I can get it right. IKJ, so IKJ here. This one's a little bit different. Since it's not 60 degrees, they're not all bound there. But one thing we can see here is that this creates an equilateral triangle. KJ and KI are the two legs of our equilateral triangle that are the same. The reason I know these are the same, even though it's not marked, is they're both the radius of the circle. Okay? So since those two legs are the same, angle J and angle I also have to be the same. So this angle here is also 54 degrees. Now we know a triangle has 180 degrees. So these two, 54 and 54, already take up 108 degrees of our 180 degree triangle. So if we do 180 minus 108, that would leave us with 72 degrees for angle K. Awesome. HJI. So we're looking for this angle back here. And if we add these two angles together in the middle, 150 plus 100 is 250. I'm going to subtract 2. That's 248. If we add 150 and 98, and we need to take half of 248. Half of 248, half of 200 is 100, half of 40 is 20, half of 8 is 4. That should be 124 degrees. No, that's not right. Let me go back. So that's this side of the angle, but we want to find angle G in here. So if we do 360 minus our 248, that would give us what? 112 degrees. So on this one again, I'm gonna pull out my calculator like I did previously. 360 minus 98 minus 150. I hit a division sign in there. Minus 98 minus 150. So that's 112. So angle G right here is going to give us 112. And then we need to take half of that to get angle J. Divided by 2 gives 56 degrees. All right, we're going to do one more here. We're actually going to write the same answer in. It's going to be half of 112 SUT. It's also going to be 56. We're just going to take 112 divided by 2. All right. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause this video. Thank you for watching. If you want to rewatch or you have questions on this section of IXL, go through and hit pause or fast forward to a section of the video that would be helpful to you. Thank you for watching.